So in today's video, we're going to be talking about graduating college and what that was like for me and basically my experiences for the past 5 years. Number one, when you're in your journey, when you're in the process of getting your degree, don't let anyone stop you from making the decisions you want to make to get to where you want to be. When you start your journey, you're gonna have a lot of people hating on you. You're gonna have a lot of people doubting you. You're gonna have a lot of people telling you, why'd you apply to this university? Why didn't you apply to this one? Or why are you majoring in this? Why are you majoring in that? An example for that is when I was 17 years old, 2019, applying to colleges straight out of high school. I'll never forget, I had a couple people around me. I don't wanna say no names, but I had a couple people around me telling me that I shouldn't apply to college, that it's gonna be so expensive, and number three, that it's gonna get me in so much debt. And honestly, at the time, I didn't mind applying to UCs because I'm from California, and over here we have UCs and we have CSUs. The UC is University of California, CSU is California State University. So UCs are obviously, technically, in the grand scheme of things, they say is more prestigious, whatever. But I want to apply to a bunch of UCs. I want to do UCLA, UC Berkeley, all these different UCs. And because of that person, I didn't apply to any of those really Ivy League schools. And I stopped myself from that opportunity because of that person and those people around me. Now, graduated Bahram now, always looks back at that moment and says, damn, what if? For honestly, the CSU that I went to, Sac State, I applied with really good grades, but I know people from high school who were not doing as good as me grade-wise, who still applied to Sac State and who got accepted. So I think, like, looking back now again, that I had a really good opportunity to be admitted into one of those Ivy League schools, but I let those people stop me, and now I regret it forever. I regret even trying. That's number one. Now, the second thing that I want to say, what I learned from going to college and for being there for 5 years, that's 365 days per year, is when you're in that journey, in your sophomore year, in your junior year, when you're going literally weeks on end, studying, doing homework, doing assignments, broke because you're spending all your time you're studying, going to school, doing everything you're doing to get your degree. Remember why you started, okay? That's the second thing. Remember why you started. Because for me, for example, my freshman year, after my freshman year, I was already drained. And then you get a little break and then you start sophomore year. Sophomore year, I was like, all right, whatever, let's do it. Still a little drained. Then you got COVID coming in, you got a bunch of different things. So for me personally, there was so many different points in my journey in these 5 years that I wanted to drop out, because I was like, bro, F this. Another 3-4 more years to go. I don't even know if I want to get my degree. I'm interested in so many other stuff. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth all the stress that I'm going through? Is it really worth everyone around me making so much money and me not being able to do that just because literally there's no time for me in the day to do it? I have to be studying. So I was asking myself all these things and I was so close to dropping out. But the reason why I stayed is because I remembered why I started. Wanting to have finished for my mom, because that's one thing she's always wanted from me. Knowing that I was always focused in school, she always wanted me to get my degree, or at least one of her kids to get her degree, so I wanted to give her that. I wanted to make my younger self proud, the person in high school who grinded so hard to get in college in the first place. And number three, being a first generation student, doing it for my entire family lineage, so I could show them in the future that you can do what you want despite coming from where you've come from. Like me personally, I've come from poverty, and I just wanted to show them that you can do it as long as you put your mind towards it. So that's why I had to remember why I started. Okay, now the third thing that I want to say is kind of debatable is, or that maybe that I'll get a lot of hate for, is that when you're in the journey, bro, when you're in that long ass process to get your degree, this is how I felt, okay? Like being woken up to life, being woken up to the world, I learned these past 5 years in the journey, it's gonna feel like all your college wants, all they want from you from being a college student is they want your money, and they want you to basically fit into society and be someone that you may not want to be. They just want you to be normal, and they want you to be in, I guess you could say, I hate using this term these days, but I guess you could say they want you to be in the rat race. When you're in that process of completing your degree, you're gonna realize that you went to school for 17 years, from kindergarten to high school. You went to school for 17 years, now another 4 or 5 years, which is what, 22, 23 years total, all for you to get a job, for you to work at for the next 40 years, and then retire at 65 with a 401k, with the retirement, and then do all the things you really enjoy. You're gonna realize that, okay? That kind of like dawned upon me being in college and going through the daily processes of studying, doing my assignments, trying to get my degree. Now, I'm not saying that to bash colleges. I'm not saying that to bash Sac State, by no means. I'm just saying that's how I felt in the process of me getting my degree. But in the grand scheme of things, when you're in that process, you're gonna realize that they're, in a way, they want your money. They really want your money. At the end of all of it, when you get your degree, they want you to work for a corporation for the rest of your life instead of being an entrepreneur, doing your own thing, exploring your own interests, and going through with your passions in life. So that's kind of my takeaway from it and what I've learned the past 5 years. That's just my opinion, so if you don't like it, that sucks. Again, that's a big topic, so I can make a whole separate video on that. Just let me know. Okay, now the fourth thing that I want to say, the person you want to be in the beginning of your journey is going to be completely different from the person you want to be at the end of the journey. Let's just say you're here right now applying to colleges, and let's just say this is you getting your degree. From the moment you start, you're going to go through so many ups and downs. You're going to meet people, you're going to go on trips, you're going to travel, you're going to get married perhaps, you're going to have a baby perhaps, you're going to do hella different things. And in this entire process of you trying to get your degree, you should be open to the opportunities that come and towards the opportunities to grow and to become a new person from the person you wanted to be in the beginning. So for me, for example, in that entire process of me thinking the only way for you to make money in life is to get a 9-to-5 job and to work for a corporation to basically earn income to fund your life, that was me starting. And now the person I am knows that that's not the only way to make money, that you can become an entrepreneur, that you can start stuff on social media, that you can day trade, invest in the stock market, resell, do all these things, open your business. This person who knows all this didn't know all that at this point. Another thing younger me didn't know, 17-year-old me, and now 22-year-old me knows, is that life is really what you make it, and the only person who can control the outcome of your life is you. So you gotta work hard, and you gotta remember that. The decisions you make today are the ones that will affect you tomorrow. Now, the fifth thing that I wanna say that kind of like goes on with the last thing I said and with a couple other things I said throughout the video is that in 2024, you don't need a college degree to become successful. And again, this is after 5 years of experience of being a college student. In 2024, you don't need a college degree to be successful in life. I'm a college student, I'm a college graduate, I have a bachelor's now, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you that you do not need a college degree to be successful. But the thing I will say is that if you're 17, 18, 19 years old and you don't know what the hell you want to do in life, go to college. Go to college, because through college, you're gonna learn so many experiences. You're gonna gain so many experiences. You're gonna learn so much. You're gonna meet so many different people that it's just gonna build you up towards finding what you wanna do in life. But if you're 17, 18, 19 years old, graduating high school, and you know what you wanna do, you wanna go to the NBA, you wanna go to the NFL, you wanna become a bodybuilder, then use those years, 17 years old through 23 years old, as you would use for college. Use those years to really build that thing that you're super passionate about. And don't let anyone tell you, your mom, your dad, your friends, your family, don't let any of them tell you that you should go to college, and don't let them force you to go to college when that's not what you want to do, because all you'll be miserable for the rest of your life. That's my fifth thing, that you don't need a college degree to be successful. There's so many different ways for you to make money, and don't let anyone really force you into getting your degree if you don't want to get it, if you're focused on other things in life. Just trust yourself and just take that leap of faith for you to become the person you want to become. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, just make sure you follow me on my Instagram, because if you don't, those are the people who knew that I graduated first. So follow me on Instagram at bahrampartners. And then number 2, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because now that I graduated, there's gonna be so many more videos to come. And then number 3, let me know what else you'd like to see on my channel and what I could post for you guys down in the comments. Day trading, bodybuilding, travel, college experiences, whatever it is. I now finally have my own office set up too that I absolutely love. So please let me know what else you guys want to watch, and I'll definitely keep uploading because there's so much more to talk about. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.